Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving deep into something that fans of Lingling, Kwong and Kornnaphat have been waiting for with both excitement and fear. Their brand new upcoming series, In Love Forever the series. And trust me, this is not just another love story. Today, we are going to explore the hidden truth behind this series, what makes it different from their previous works, and why fans are already expecting something extremely emotional, painful, and unforgettable. So without talking further, let's dive right into it. So let's start with the basics. LingOrm's new series is titled In Love Forever the series. This drama is based on a real novel called Dreaming of Wedding Day, Wad Fan Wan Wee Wa. But here's the important part. This is not a typical romance story. Unlike many love stories that end with a wedding and happily ever after, this series does something completely different. It begins where most love stories end. The wedding is not the finish line. It is the starting point of everything that follows. The story focuses on love, marriage, and the real struggles that couples face after they promise to stay together forever. It explores something very raw and realistic. How love is tested not before marriage, but after it. The series follows two women who deeply love each other and dream of building a perfect life together. A life filled with peace, stability, understanding, and growing old side by side. Lingling Kwong plays the character Phi Ran, and Kornnaphat plays Nong Neen. At the beginning, their love looks strong, beautiful, and unbreakable. But reality starts to slowly change everything. After marriage, they begin facing emotional pressure, misunderstandings, family conflicts, and personal struggles that test their bond in ways they never imagined. This is not just about love anymore, it becomes about survival. Survival of a relationship in a world that is not always ready to accept it. Now we come to one of the most important and painful parts of the story. The biggest obstacle in this series is not a stranger. It is Paran's mother, Kinkaman. Kinkaman is not just a background character. She becomes one of the strongest emotional forces in the entire story. She represents tradition, control, and strict expectations. A world where love is not just about feelings, but about what is acceptable in society. From the very beginning, she struggles to accept Ran's relationship with Neen. At first, it is silent disapproval. Then it becomes emotional pressure. And slowly, it turns into open conflict. Her presence creates a constant tension in Ran's life. Every word she speaks, every decision she makes, and even her silence carries emotional weight. And without even realizing it, she starts pulling her daughter away from the person she loves most. Because sometimes, family pressure does not come loudly. It comes slowly until it breaks everything. One of the most powerful parts of this story comes when everything finally explodes. A moment where emotions can no longer be controlled. A moment where love and family collide head-on. What happens when the person you love is rejected by the person who raised you? That question becomes the heart of one of the most heartbreaking scenes in the series. In this moment, King Kwong and Nongnin face each other directly. And this is not just an argument. It feels like a war of emotions. King Kwong speaks with disappointment and rejection, making it clear that she does not accept Nin. No matter how deep the love between her and Ran is, every word feels sharp. Every sentence feels like an attempt to erase Nin from Ran's life. But this time, something changes. Nongnin does not stay silent. Instead of breaking down, Nongnin stands her ground. Her voice is steady, but filled with emotion. She does not fight with hatred. She fights with truth. She speaks about their love. She speaks about their bond. She speaks about everything they have built together. Even knowing she might lose everything, she refuses to back down. This moment shows her strength, not as someone trying to win, but as someone trying to protect what is real. And then we come to Ran. Because in the middle of everything, Ran is silent. She does not defend Nin. She does not speak against her mother. She does not choose a side. And that silence becomes louder than any argument in the scene. For Nongnin, this is the breaking point. Because when the world was against her, she expected at least one person to stand beside her. But the person she trusted the most did not move, did not speak, did not protect her. And that is where the real heartbreak begins. Not in the shouting, not in the argument, but in the silence. Because sometimes love does not end with hatred. It ends with silence. After this moment, everything slowly starts to fall apart. Nin begins to feel alone in the relationship. It feels like she is fighting a battle that Ran is no longer part of. Ran is still there physically, but emotionally, she is torn. She is trapped between her mother and her wife. And in trying not to lose both, she ends up losing connection with the one she loves. This emotional distance becomes the real destruction of their relationship. Not one fight, but everything that follows after it. Yes, in the story there is a divorce. But it is important to understand this is not just a simple breakup. Their divorce is the result of everything building up over time. Family pressure, emotional exhaustion, misunderstandings, and most importantly, the pain of not standing together when it mattered most. After Ran fails to stand up for Nin, something changes permanently. Nin begins to feel like she is alone in a relationship that is supposed to be shared. Ran, on the other hand, remains emotionally trapped, unable to fix what is already breaking. And slowly, the relationship reaches a point where separation feels inevitable. Not because love is gone, but because love becomes too heavy to carry. It wasn't the end of love. It was the end of what love could endure. Now here is where things become even more interesting. In the original novel, the story ends in divorce. A painful ending, a realistic ending. But the series adaptation gives fans something different. A second chance, a healing moment, a happy ending. Yes, in the series, they reunite. Ran finally makes a decision. She chooses Nin over her mother. She stands up for their love. She refuses to let it fall apart again. And this changes everything. In the final moments of the series, we see something beautiful. A quiet, emotional closure. A beach scene. Peaceful, open, free. Ran and Neen are together again. They are holding hands, and they share a kiss in the middle of the beach. Not rushed, not dramatic, but full of meaning. A symbol that despite everything they went through, they found their way back to each other. So what do you think about this upcoming LingOrm series? Do you think In Love Forever the series will be more emotional than their previous works? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates on LingOrm content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.